Welcome to the Dixie Doggers podcast. We're here to share knowledge and heritage. We hope y'all enjoy. Southern Cross. It's the best cut gear in the business. We run it on our dogs. Hit up Dave Williams at Southern Cross Cut Gear. Go to www.hogdoggear.com. If you're looking for Brahma and Brahma Cross cattle, Marc Rankin with the Rankin Ranch 38 Cattle Company, he specializes in them. He is the man for the job. He's based out of Oglethorpe County, Georgia, and you can contact him at 407-832-2077.
If you're buying or selling land, farms, or hunting property, these folks know land. Phil Wilson with UC Hunting Properties, 678-791-3483.
Yeah. Carter got him an education. They jumped, and they went down there out of here, and it swinging back to us. And we were standing in this pipeline. We probably need to be recording this shit.
We are. You got the record.
And
we just turned it. Yeah, we just turned it on.
Hey, look. So they jumped and they went and they swinging back, and it's funny because the July crosses are silent and the full cur dog are. That made goddamn thing.
That's crazy as shit.
So I said, "What's down there about 100 yards?" I said, "Whatever it is, going to cross that pipeline, Carter." About that time, that yeller dog, one barking on the track, bounces out in the high line, and he's coming down the high line toward us. He ain't barking no more. But the other dogs are silent. You know, we don't know. I don't got no tracking system on. I don't got a tracking system on kids, you know?
Yeah.
Around here, them game wardens will take that from you, then write you a bunch of tickets everywhere you be and you ain't supposed to.
Yeah.
I ain't got no tracking system. I got no record of a goddamn thing around my neck. So
that's why I like the Dogtra. You can exit out of the app, swipe it, and it clears all your tracks immediately. You reopen it, and it just starts where you're at. I was like,
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for something like that. Hey, look, anyway, so Carter, he's never been in on a sure enough deer race, right? And I'm thinking it's probably a deer because this yellow cur dog is barking ever free until he gets that line. Well, he's coming down that line, and it gets about 20 yards of us, and he starts that bounce. You know how that bounce, and he's trying to, like, look over the bushes?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh, goddamn, that may be a big boar hog. Like, what? I don't know what's going on. So by the time I put my hand in Carter's chest to stop him, 5 feet away, son, big daddy come out the goddamn bush, them 2 eyes are trying to get this bitch.
Oh.
The yellow cur dog lunges for it, and you can hear his teeth. Wow, it's missing.
Oh,
and
Lord.
She seen us and slid kind of sideways and then went over him, and he jumped, tried to catch it. He kicked the shit out of him. And that's the first time I got onto him for trashing. They get, they getting 15 to 16 months old. It's time to.
Yeah.
But saying that, say this, I've been going out, at work, and that was our first cast back. So I looked around and I seen one old hog track. All I saw in the woods that day. And I said, maybe they'll come back through. They still doing this pipeline down here. It takes a while to get like a 30-inch line laid, I guess.
Yeah.
Taking these dumb bitches a little bit longer than I think they should have. They need to move on. Anyway, so I said, we'll go tonight. We'll go after dark. Well, we treated, you see my videos. I ain't post all of them. I just posted 4 or 5.
Yeah.
We tree twos and we tree twos. I said, well, we'll get up at 4:30 in the morning and go. We tree twos. I said, we'll go at daylight in the morning. How about this morning?
Yeah.
I knew I'd been treeing too many coons when the July crosses reared the tree and went to treeing with him. So
Good Lord.
I got to put these bastards in the hall.
That's right.
But we going in the morning. But I'll be going with the neighbor and him. So I don't. They kind of weekend warriors, and they got a bunch of good dogs. I ain't bringing no. I just ain't. One thing I can't catch these son of a bitches to haul them nowhere. But I ain't gonna bring them. So I don't want them to show me up. Them boys, they got the fire.
They got the fire, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Talking about treeing all the coons and stuff, though. I mean, Well, hell, they got the meat. That's the thing, though. You know.
They just ain't no hogs. I just ain't put them where hogs is.
Yeah.
But when a damn July starts treeing, you treeing a lot of goddamn food.
You ain't joking. Hey, I tell you what we had happen out there. Man, JB had some young dogs out there and had one named Chubby. Old Chubby gets out there and he is strolling one, son. I'm talking about he's burning it up. And he stops about 300 yards from us. I'd say around 300 yards. Me and Booth and Rodney and JB. Man, that thing was echoing in there. It sounded good. It was just good daylight. There's a cornfield on one side. It got a big pond and the steam coming off of it. Man, just beautiful. We ease down there. We get about 100 yards away from it. So we get out and get the bulldog. We ease down there, and the other couple pups, they're in there baying a little bit. Well, then they quit. I said, damn. Well, that one dog was just steadily hammered. We get down there and we cut the bulldog loose, and that bulldog runs right down there to it, and he just kind of stops and is just fucking standing there. He comes back, and Will starts laughing his ass off. I said, what the hell? He said, you ain't going to believe this shit. I said, what is it? He said, the dog's baying the water coming out of the pipe. It was an overflow pipe from the pond, and that water was coming out, and it was just making this big clunk, clunk, clunk sound, some kind of weird shit, And, son, that old dog was laying it to it, son. He was laying it to it. And we laughed before we cut up, and I told Debbie we was going back. That's why I'm going to be honest with you. If that son of a bitch obey a 10-inch drain pipe, he'll burn a hog's ass up. He'll bay the hell out of it.
Oh, yeah.
We just got to get him to the hogs. And by God, I'm going to tell you, and when he found the pigs, that dog was baying, boy. We had a good trip.
Yeah, so I've been making quite a few trips under hunting with Jake, and
yeah.
Man, let's see, we jumped 2 good boar hogs, and within just a matter of minutes, they were throwing us on them 100-pound.
Oh, yeah.
You know how that goes. And Jake's got a really good cur dog. Some of that baked-in bread. Just didn't have they had a little lookout, I'm sure, or something. And I took him, this dog's probably 4 now. I took him and put him with them straight walkers. Back when I lived in Louisiana, before I moved over there. Well, he might be coming back. He's that old. He don't really know he's a cur dog. He knows the gas to get away from you. And but he got to where he don't bay too good. He's kind of like a running catch, almost like a running catch dog. So we got to finishing them races mighty quick with him. But we free casted. He's got a little, his little saddleback dog, the one, Rankin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's my favorite dog.
Hey, that son bitch is a hog dog. I don't give a damn. I've been from here to yonder. He's as good as I ever been in the woods together.
Hell.
I didn't breed him. I ain't nothing to do with him. Well, I raised him, but I didn't breed him. He comes from Ralph first. That's why he calls him Rankin. But, yeah. He come out of some of the base is a clay hound, which is a bobcat, a walker dog that runs bobcat, out of the clay, Finley clay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know about them, but them puppies started like 10,000 or something like that.
Yeah, I know they're crazy.
Yeah, my daddy hunted with them, so he ended up with one. Well, when Daddy died, I gave her to Ralph to breed or whatever, and we actually used to alone. He was super nice dog. Couldn't run in them fox pens. Daddy found out something real quick with his clay hounds and them fox pens that got expensive. They didn't pay.
Yeah, they put the teeth on it, huh?
They run the catch, yeah.
That's right.
But they just so expensive. It's hard for me to get on these podcasts and say, "Hey, man, this is where run the catch stuff is." When a pair of puppies cost more than a truck.
Yeah, no shit.
So anyway, getting back to the story, he casted an old Ralph before he jumped, and we run around there, big long straight stretch. Boy, nice boar hog. Looked like the same one that put it on us the week before. it better, I don't know, about 150 or 60 pounds. Good East Texas boar hog. Boy, he crossed the road, and I messed up. We had the other dogs to relay and let them slip out of my hand. And you know how that boar hog scent is.
Oh,
Dog hit it backwards just a second, but it was too late. Then the relay was held out. Out wouldn't have, he wasn't no 10 minutes behind this song, and it just kind of. So we just let Ralph run it out. We decided that Tia Juanita's was going to be open at 11, and they had an air conditioner on 68.
Yep.
It was about 100 guys. I don't know if you've been on that Gulf Coast, but we down there where the pine trees meet the salt brand.
Yeah.
You go 2 miles in one direction. Yeah, 2 miles in one direction, you're in the alligator. 2 miles in the other direction, you're in the sawbriar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just a very diverse place. But old Ralph took that son of a all the way across that lease and the neighbor's lease, brought him back. About halfway back across it, we seen him cross again. They's like, what do you want to do? I said, you know what? If we catch old Ralph, we might have to wait 5 minutes for him to open that door up there at Tijuana for them oysters royale and that ribeye.
Yeah.
So we let him. We could have relayed him, but we still had fresh dogs on the buggy. Well, hell, man, look, it's just a haul. We're gonna run him again, I'm sure.
Yep. That's the way we did all weekend. Like, I mean, by the time the Mexican restaurants opened up, that's where we was at, sitting in the air conditioner, eating Mexican.
And and Jake said we got to the restaurant, and Randy Durrell showed up. Of course, it took him 10 seconds to say "goose," this or that. And we was laughing, just cutting up. And Jake said, you do know that's the first time we scratched all year. I said, what? And I realized that's the first time we didn't put our hands on. Oh, that's not bad. It's June, the end of June, 1st of July. So that ain't too bad.
No.
And we probably could have got him if we would have been a little more assertive.
Yeah.
It was just me and Jake, though. Usually we got Ruthie or a couple more young boys with us, but they kind of punching us to keep us there.
Mm-hmm. I know.
But that's what I was going to say.
When you got just a couple of guys doing that, it's a lot different. You got to think it through.
And one of them's a senior citizen. Me.
I hear you.
But that's what I was going to say. A lot of you guys know how to relay, but a lot of people don't.
Mm-mm.
I'm 53 and I've relayed dogs my entire life. From running deer dogs to we never relayed hog dogs up until maybe 15 years ago or 10 years ago or something. Never had to. Hogs didn't run back in the days.
Yeah, that's right.
With relaying deer dogs or something like that to tighten up a buck race. I mean, you just don't run up there and drop a tailgate. You get that dog out, you find the track, get your dog out, get him headed the right direction, and you give every opportunity. Because that scent, if you got a dog worth the shit, he ain't smelling the ground no way.
No.
The relay dog, as my daddy would say, had to be one of them fly by night. Some bitches because you didn't want to see what he was doing in the daylight.
Yeah.
Drifting and swinging, and that's how you catch hogs. You can relay all you want to, but if you relaying 8 miles an hour with 8 miles an hour, you ain't doing shit.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
I talked at length with Sam Boutwell the other day.
Yeah.
He's a good little walker dog, man. And me and him was talking back and forth, and I was throwing some speeds out there that I was getting, and he was like, well, I can't get that. I said, you can't get that. You're running the same shit I am. They come from here, if it wasn't me, it was William, through Brad, them. And when I was talking in the box bin and he was talking in the thicket, if you can get 12 miles an hour in a thicket,
mm-hmm.
you're strolling it.
Yep.
You strolling it. That 12, about what I can hit in a pine thicket That's as thick as it comes. It's about quail.
Mm-hmm.
But if they can't hit 25 like in a fox pen and them trails, it's still woods, but it's trails.
Yes.
Like if my dog can't pull up there 30 miles an hour when he hits the cut over and sees that hog, he don't run up there. I ain't saying kick the hog. I'm talking about just, boy, Goose is the best. That's how I hate to say it. Goose is the best at pinching a hog. You know, he'll just like he'll jab him. You know, most dogs got a knockout point. Poor old Gomer, the old Gomer dog, Johnny White, SMK.
Yeah.
He tries to knock so much out everybody.
Yes.
That damn Goose son, that's the Bay dog. I ain't saying Gomer ain't, because he's won quite a bit here lately. But like Goose would just pinch that son bitch and fall back. He never quit biting. He'll pinch him. You know.
Yeah.
Damn Bay dog supposed to do that.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you were saying back in the day when you was catching hogs to sell them, hell, would nobody bid on a bunch of chewed up hogs when it comes to the sale.
Nope.
You know, you just had to have a dog that they didn't shoot them or something. Like now, like a sure enough bad puss cow, I see them with the ears chewed half off. Like the Marc down there, Hackberry, all that shit down there. Yeah, I can see that. But for the most part, cow dogs, I mean, they just like a healer. You know, they nip a collie dog. I'm not trusting no. I'm sure there's somebody out there got a healer gonna give me a custom in a long email or a text or something. But I'm not working F1 cross river cows with no goddamn healer, man.
Yeah.
Not by itself.
So you got to have a little help with it, huh?
Shit, I want this 100-pound yellow son bitch. When I say suey, that mattress will say,
Yeah.
he'll bite that stomach in the nose and it'll be standing right there when I get back.
That's right.
He'll be right in the nose.
I know. I was kind of curious to that myself, you know, with like what you're talking about there, working them cows. And when I talked to the blackmouth curs Australia, I was like, well, why did y'all, you know, what made you pick the blackmouth curs? He said, well, because one of them can do it. He said, I can take one and catch those scrub bulls. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. He said, they were doing it with the healers and the collies. What's the other little dogs?
Kelpies.
Yeah, the kelpies and stuff. And he's like, they just didn't have enough. He said, and then we seen those yellow dogs. He said, and the cur dogs had the power. I was like, oh, okay. And he sent me. I seen some of the videos. I was like, man, because I've never worked cows with them. I mean, we have on accident.
Yeah, let's don't talk about that.
Yeah, we don't try not to talk about that.
I think where a lot of people get it wrong with cow dogs, and I'm sure I'll get some hate mail. I got to you're gonna have a professional, and no matter what the it, you know, you're gonna have a professional, you know, but no matter what. But it's been in my experience that you may have say we're gonna kill a bunch of cows today. I go down there, I'll put all y'all to cooking breakfast. I go down there, I'm gonna put the dogs on the cows. I'm gonna come back up there, I'm gonna eat breakfast with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go back down there in about an hour, 45 minutes, an hour. And them cows better be all wadded up, and them damn bird dogs better be circling them.
There you go.
You got to get a cow's goddamn mind right first. And there's no use you down there. What you gonna do? Holler at the dogs? Just go on and let them bathe them cows. Get out of the goddamn way. And let them get herded up and get their mind right. Then just ease along behind them, and them old cows there, man, you take the baddest set in the world, just 2 or 3 people in it. You can put them some bitches on an iceberg and float them off. if you got a sure enough set of dogs. Because anytime one of them cows moves, they gonna put his ass back. And you know, it's just like picture a school of fish. They all move in unison for protection.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what that cow will do this is in my opinion, that cow, they go back into that anti-predator, whatever gene they got in them, and it makes them school up, they yard up like that. Safety in numbers, you know?
That's right.
And they'll just, and you can just move them wherever you want them to go. And make them, but it takes a while to yard them up like that. I mean, if they gonna try to act a damn fool at first, just let the dogs handle it. That's what you got them for.
Yeah, that sounds like.
If you can't leave your dogs down there for 45 minutes playing on a set of cattle, I'm gonna do like Tyler Gresham told one of them housemates. Get you some 22 bullets and start over. Be your best bet.
Hey, yeah. I mean, it's the truth.
Or it just may be that they're young. You got to put a disclaimer on everything you say these days.
Oh yeah.
You remember? Do you know all the shit I got in about what I said about the people wanting to fight and all that? And all I did was repeat what I was told. I wasn't even there.
Oh yeah, it don't take nothing nowadays, man. It just
about Huey catching the hog and all that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, ain't
that.
nobody wanted. Jason one told me why didn't they want to jump on him?
Yep.
But nobody wanted to jump on him. No. They wanted to get on my ass.
Shoot the message.
Because I laughing about it. Well, you know, and they said, well, I know there was more dogs turned loose no matter what they said. I said, yeah, it's no big deal. I don't care. You know, it don't matter. I mean, what do you think one of them's going to do? Say, yeah, I turned mine loose. That's right. I turned mine loose, but he didn't do shit. Who's going to say that about their dogs besides me?
Yeah.
I'm always going to tell you, well, it's so the authority didn't do it or he did it.
That's right. And, you know, if more people would just be open about it, it seems like everybody has to fight for their dog, or they got to make up this excuse, and they don't think it's an excuse. You know, like if you can hunt any way you want, as long as you catching hogs and you're happy, I fucking love it. I'm glad.
They're your dogs, not
yeah,
ours.
They're your dogs. But you can't pass all that shit off on somebody who knows what they're doing. You know, if you say, "Hey, man, I got a cast dog here," and there's some gun, it'll go 300 yards. That's not much of a cast dog, you know.
No, it's not. But
it's not. But at the same time, if you feed it and you're happy, hey, I'm fucking tickled for you, brother.
Man, shit. Oh, I got Brandy K. Hall dog.
Yeah.
She's coming back here in a day or two. Mm-hmm. I think she's in Utah, picking up some puppies for some boys on the East Coast. And placing these damn dogs is the hardest thing I think I've come across. These walker crosses and full walkers, because I ain't talking. Look, another disclaimer. Everybody don't know how to hunt a walker dog if you ain't never hunted a walker dog. Mm-hmm. I have found that if a guy's never run nothing but cur dogs, he thinks he's gonna get a walk dog, get the woods on fire. Don't let him have one of your dogs. And it's nothing against him. It's he's gonna hunt it like a cur dog. He's gonna get mad at that stuff. But a walker dog has to be hunted like a walker dog. A blue pig got to be hunted as like a blue pig.
I think Nathan learned a little bit of stuff this past weekend with that.
Oh,
you say it, and I'm learning every time. You got to let them walker dogs do what they want to do. They gonna do what they want to do.
Sometimes Rick will listen, and then sometimes he don't. But if he don't listen, after I say, "Hey, Rick," twice, I'm like, "Well, apparently he knows something I don't."
Exactly.
And so I just say, "Go give it to him, buddy."
You try to send that son of a bitch up a hole.
I'm like, "Here's a fresh track right here."
It looks fresh to you,
but
to him,
if he ain't fooling with it, I trust him enough to make a good decision.
Man, we tried to put him on one. We walked him in 3 times. I told Nate, I was like, just leave him alone. He went down the road 10 yards and went to the opposite side of the road. I said, look at this son of a bitch here.
Yep.
And Booth, he was like, what's he doing? I said, he's just being a damn dog. And then about 5 minutes later, they had to go around to the other side and go get the pig.
Hello.
I'm serious.
And the time before that, I tried to send him up in there.
That's from.
And he bumped a deer. And he bumped a deer, and then he come back out, and then he was like, "Okay, I'll go up the trail," and then he went back up it, and I think he was finally on the track, and I think that's when him and that yellow dog got on that deer race, and I don't
Well,
know
there
who
was
was.
fucking 40 deer right there in front of them.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was like,
like-
they finna run them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't upset about it at all.
Nope. But you gotta it's totally different than running cur dogs. You're 100%.
So
I agree.
So before any of you guys out there that's never run like deer dogs or whatever like that, and walkers, I mean, you got to get familiar with that before, like, I'm going to go get a walker. Now all of a sudden I'm finna burn the woods up. These guys over here, like, wheeling them, they got them walkers and they cost 13 all. I mean, y'all can't.
We caught
13 or 18.
Caught
I mean,
we put our hands on 13 over the weekend.
And every dog open.
Oh, God almighty. Yeah, wide open screaming.
Wide open screaming
the yellow
dog, 13 in a couple of days. That's not bad.
No. Oh, well,
That's not bad. That's not bad for silent dogs either.
We were eating lunch every day.
Yeah,
By lunch every single day. We done left, loaded up. We was sitting in the restaurant chilling. And I mean, like, not doing shit. Just hanging out.
So y'all hunted 3 or 4 hours a day.
Oh, yeah, that's it. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
That's my kind of hunting.
the last day, I think we hunted probably 2 hours. Maybe 3. We were stuck and we couldn't get around and it's raining and all that. We had to come back to Alabama. So we left that morning, went down the road, got a race started, running for a while. They dumped us off twice, and then we wound up catching one. It wasn't no big one. That's the one we was talking about where I kept putting Ricky in. Well, they carried Nathan and Tyler had HD dog. He was down at the other end, and he rigged, I'm sorry. He rigged off that end. They turned him loose. Well, him and Rick met at the hog. So Rick was running the track, and HD rigged the son bitch. It's both walker dogs. They just fucking poor old pig didn't have nowhere to go.
No, we had to give HD a little bit. Tyler's like, well, I wouldn't turn out Rick just yet. He's like, I'm cleaning HD up. He said, because he kind of runs bobcats, foxes, coyotes, deer. And I was like, well, if it's a bobcat, I'm not going to say I wouldn't. Still not cut him down. No, we'll put him to it.
Sounds like old HD would fit in around here.
Oh, yes. I like the HD.
But it's just totally different. Because, like, with the cur dogs, the way we've hunted them, we can. Cur dogs tend to seem like they listen. They listen to me. I'll be like, okay, guys, we want to go up this trail. I'm going to send y'all right up this trail. Y'all going to go to this corner over here or off this bluff or whatever. That damn walker dog, if that son bitch, if that hog is, and a lot of times with cur dogs, they might go out, range out good, and then come back. You know what I mean? Come check in. And then they might go back out again a little further. They might work a good circle for 1,000 yards. That walker dog, that son of a bitch is just gone and he ain't coming back.
He ain't coming back. He don't give a shit about you, man.
I done been through so
many
many counties.
About you, man.
Nathan's a goddamn divorced. Like, I mean, we done went through fucking 4 counties. Like, it's a damn deal. Like, for real. I was like, I don't know if I like this shit or not.
I told y'all, you're running them goddamn walker dogs, you're going to be single as fuck.
But you know one thing about it, though, Pat, like, all bullshit aside.
Yeah.
Like, talking about, like, with Booth, and he's always saying, hey, looking for the best dog or this or that. There's a lot of people that get on there and talk shit back and forth and carry on and all that. But he's looking for a one dog, like a dog that'll do it by itself. And that's what he was. I just wanted to clear that up for some of the people that's listening out there. He ain't trying to talk. He's being dead serious. He wants to breed to the dog, or if he's got opportunity, he wants to buy the dog or whatever. But you cannot talk shit if you didn't load your fucking dog up and go. Can't say shit. You can't talk shit about.
Yeah, I thought he was messing with me the other day about that, and I was like,
yeah,
shit, I don't know.
Yeah,
I really don't. Look.
Yeah.
Everybody says, well, you run this old shit here. What do you feed? Motherfucker, it ain't what I'm feeding, it's what I fed.
Yeah, that's right.
If I wanted a hog dog, I'd have one. I promise you. You know why? Because I quit counting at 500. I turned out. When Ed Barnes was Brandon hog dog at Uncle Earl's, the first 14 that showed up come from me. Till I was drunk about number 9 and tried to buy the son of a bitch from the old boy. Didn't know I had sold it to him. He said, hell, I bought this guy. I just bought this number from you 6 months ago. I said, no shit. Well, I got good taste.
Yeah, ain't no doubt.
I didn't even remember the dog, but I quit counting them 5. If I wanted a goddamn hog dog, I'd have one.
Yep. And, like I said,
I guarantee you, I got the shit here to make it.
Oh, yeah. Ain't no damn doubt.
I'd rather let these other boys see what they can do with it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you sending them out there in the world, and all these different areas, states, and different locales, or geographical locations, whatever you want to say, every place is different. Like, man, there was a lot of water out there where we were hunting, and it was it was tough, man. I ain't gonna there was one time old goofy ass Ricky stayed in there for 30 minutes in one spot, just circling. And Booth, he's like, he was watching that damn system. He watched it. I told him, I said, well, he's done this a few times. And I got to talking. I said, and usually after about 20 minutes, I said, he said, you think he's standing on his head? I said, no. I said, he's in there. He'll pick him up. And sure enough, no sooner than I said that, he opened up. Well, we go down there, and it's knee-deep water everywhere. I said, I don't see how in the hell he even picked it up. Well, that son bitch, that boar hog goes right through a group, dumps us out in a bunch of damn shoats and sows.
Well, that's what he's supposed to do.
Yes, and then he come back around, and we caught that was a big son bitch. We caught him slipping out the back door, though. We got lucky on that one. There ain't no doubt.
Just happened to see him.
We seen him, and then we put them puppies on him, and they burned his ass. Well, that damn old pot liquor dog, he hung in. I mean, we just got lucky on him, and he come across an open pecan orchard, and he fucked up then.
Yeah.
When he was in that thick shit, it wasn't bad. When he hit that opening, that son bitch, his ass was done. Like that.
That's what I'm walking. Yeah.
Old John Rakestraw, he said, "That damn what?" He thought it was Rick running him. It was that pot liquor dog. He said, "That son bitch is smoking him." He said, "His damn tail's in his mouth, son. He's coming on him." And we thought it was, we was like, it's a pretty good hog. We didn't think he was that big. Then when we got in there, I said, well, I see why them puppies didn't bay his ass up. Like, he kicked their ass and sent him on the way.
But I know a bunch of good dog men. I'm talking about lifelong dog men. Mm-hmm. That the rubber dogs just don't fit. They just don't fit them, and they ain't never gonna fit them. And this like goes back to what you were saying at the beginning. Hey, if you pass him 300 yards and you love him, hell, I do too.
Shit, yeah. I ain't got no problem with it.
And I ain't saying that they ain't dog men because they don't, but they're like, it just don't fit.
Mm-hmm. And every place is different. Fit. Like you said, every place is different. When I first started listening to a bunch of stuff you were saying, it was like, I don't remember who it was. Somebody said if you could take one dog and go to any geographical location and be consistent, not go and get lucky, but be consistent. You said you take a running walker or foxhound, July, whatever.
I would.
And so that's what I'm doing with this goober head now. I went to Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, and South Texas.
All we got left is California.
If somebody's got a spot, I actually know a guy out there, but
they got them. They
got some big nasty hogs.
Some of that country's rough,
it ain't too rough. Their hogs in the body. I don't think their hogs in the body is as big as our hogs, but they're goddamn teeth, man. They're like ninjas. I may be wrong about that, but they got them little sideways. I don't know what you would call it.
There's a guy I talked to. His name is Jake Larkin.
The hell.
And he sent me some pictures, Pat. And I'm telling you, these look like they come out of damn Germany or Lithuania or somewhere like that. Yeah. These son of a bitches are huge. And if I was going anywhere, California, that's the man I'd be calling.
Yeah.
But they got a lot of regulations and stipulations and
they have
shit
to get
on
tags for their hogs, correct?
Yeah, I don't think you can dog and knife them. I think you have to shoot them. Mm. And that just kind of goes against a lot of them. I mean, I'll do it if that's what it takes. I mean, I'll shoot them. Ain't no problem.
Y'all know I'll shoot one of his ass. I go strap. I ain't gonna lie. I strap up. I ain't gonna mess with that damn hog. But
jump out of
I will lay the fuck out of that soul.
Shoot him in self-defense. He said he was trying to get me. I had to.
Yeah, I'll let him charge me. I will. I'll fuck with him till he runs at me.
It's kind of fun.
It is. Hey, look now. I've danced for women bigger and blacker than that son of a bitch.
Hey, now tell him about
it. I shouldn't have said that. Was that wrong?
No, that's the truth.
As long as it was all in love.
Yeah. Well, it is the truth, so we'll just stay with it.
That's it. That's all you do. Just keep it rolling, baby.
But you know, walkers has got to be hunted like walkers. That's just that sums it up. And, you know, and relay dogs has got to be fast.
Yeah.
Like you talking about, he's got to be up there around that tail.
Oh yeah. I tell you something that I learned, and I've been like 50-50 on this for a long time, is running open dogs. Like all the dogs we've been running, you know, when we travel with a lot of these guys are open. And most of our dogs are dead silent. Like, I mean, like silent. Well, we have one or two
that ain't no fun.
Well, we have one or two young dogs that they yipping a little bit. You know, they're opening up as far as cur dogs. But some of our cur dogs, like, it hasn't changed. Everybody says, well, if you run them with open dogs, they're going to open up. Not them.
No.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, like, our silent dogs are still silent, no matter how many open dogs are running with them. And I never really.
We'll be back after a quick break.
A quick thanks to supporters of the Dixie Doggers podcast: Southern Cross Cut Gear, UC Hunting Properties, Rankin Ranch 38 Cattle Company, Animal Housing Solutions, Boars N Broads, Ada Y Transport, Crockett Taxidermy and Processing.
But now if you start them, with open dogs, then it'll be open.
Yes,
but I believe that with all my heart. If you start a dog with an open dog, I've had more luck with the walkers being silent by starting them with just the silent dogs like my lab and that bunch right there.
I got you. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've had people that were like, and I used to be like that. I was like, well, I'm not going to go hunt with so and so because his dogs are open. And
that shit.
You know, if I got a silent dog, well, my dog, it didn't change anything on the silent part. And I'm curious if there's other people that it has. I'm not saying that all dogs are like that. I'm just saying the ones that I'm running, or the ones that I had, they didn't start opening up. They stayed silent. You know, so it's like go out and hunt with people.
I'm more apt to hunt with somebody because their dogs are slow. Like 8 mile an hour, 9 mile an hour.
Well, you ain't gonna ever hunt with us then. I got the damn 8 mile an hour blues over here, boys.
You got some double digit dogs. Don't say you don't. I know what you got over there.
If he ever makes it to any kind of a clearing, he better be pushing 25 plus.
Yeah.
His ass has had it.
Yeah. Hey, you know, my cur dog is faster. I don't know if they're faster than these walkers I got right here.
But they fast though, ain't they?
Oh yeah, there's so much catch deer.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you that damn
as Carter Schultz will B&B what 2 full cur dog bitches did.
Yeah. Yeah.
That son should have never hit that 20-acre hay meadow. Yeah.
He hit that opening and that's the end of that, wouldn't it?
They was in shape too, you know. That's the main thing, is being in shape. I mean,
yes. Yep.
I mean, you gotta like.
And them dogs I think those type dogs, like you're talking about, like these running hounds, they take more exercise than just a cur dog to keep them in top shape. Do you think?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You know, that's like I tell people. When you train it, when you start these walker dogs, the more you bay a cur dog, the more he'll pick up bad habits, the more he'll get funky on you, the more he'll go stale on you. The more you run these walkers and bay these walkers, and the more they like it, and the better they get.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I've seen.
You saying, well, my Walker puppy started, so I'm gonna wait, and in 2 weeks from now, I'm going. Boy, you better run that thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's something may not. He may not never go again if you lay him up for 2 weeks. Walker dog is funny, man. You run it. You know, well, I'm gonna lay my Walker puppy up because he burned a pad. You know what I'm finna do? Run a pad on that son of a bitch for burning that pad.
There
And see,
go.
because if he's burning pads consistently, you don't want him no way. But see if you can run a pad back on him. Because you run that pad back on him, it'll be twice as tough and will never burn again. Same way with a buck and an ankle.
Yeah.
People talking about that guy said, boy, you got that plot. You put that plot with that mount curve. I said, shit, what would I want to do that for? Slow my shit down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a story about that pretty plot I post sometimes on there and belongs to Carter. The one baying with DT and that deal that half plot, half black mouth, you know.
That's right.
Pretty bitch, everything. Guess what? You know why he's 2 years old and just starting again? Because I started him with 2 walker dogs and they bucked both his sorry ass, plot ass ankles. He was trying to get there.
Couldn't stay with it.
Shit, no. Of course, I did drop him with a bad or something because I found.
Well, yeah.
I wanted to see what I had. You know what I had? 2 buck ankles on a fly down. I know it wasn't that blackmouth buck in it because there's a blackmouth right there. There's the one that tried to take that deer the other day. I started them all the same. They all coming about 2 now. You know?
Yeah.
And he's just finna. I didn't lay him up, but I don't let him run with him either. That makes I slip off without him. I tie him up.
I got you.
Well, I don't want to. He ain't mine no more.
So I mean, what
I gave him the Carter.
I was thinking to say, you got little Carter going, man. He's staying busy.
Oh, that little bastard. We went down to Jake. And had his fishing rod. Like, I'm gonna go fishing this here. I said, I got one of my daddy's old fishing things right here. Damn old tiny torpedo, you know. Everybody, you know, nobody throws a tiny. You never see tiny torpedo on the Bassmasters, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, first 5 or 6 casts, he had him a bass.
That's it.
I don't know why you don't see tiny torpedo on the Bassmasters, but
they were.
But that small bitch is poison at daylight. It's dark.
Yep.
But it's been around since I guess the 30s. Hey, he never fished top water. Slept when I went in there to check on him. He was asleep up there in Jake's up in the bedroom. Already had his dog. I said, damn, boy, that's gonna be a hell of a rest in the morning when you try to feel that dog leak out of your skin. He had his overalls and his shirt on with his dog leak on. I guess he was.
Hell yeah.
You know, his boy's really got it bad. Oh, he's got it bad as I ever seen it. So,
that's good though. Now that's gonna keep your ass wide open. And
boy, it ain't worth a shit. I'm gonna tell you. I've been going. I had 14. I worked 14 and 14, and we've hunted. Been home 10 days. I think we've hunted 8 of them.
Yep.
And we're going tonight. And we're going in the morning with Brad.
Hell yeah.
So a lot of those days was day and dark.
Yeah.
Day and dark.
He's gonna have like you done been doing better health wise and staying healthy and getting in good shape and now
I'm already in good enough shape. Rounds of shape.
Now you gonna be in fucking he gonna have you all looking like a goddamn.
Now what he's been at. What he's finna. Well, you saw my little bobtail dog. Did you see my little fur dog crossing?
Yeah, I like that little bobtail stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. One of them. I got one of each. I got a full tail brindle, a half tail black and brindle, and a black no tail.
There you go.
I had 7 of them. Somebody had an accidental breed. Their mama is a daughter to Rebel Yale. I don't know if you know that breed.
Yeah.
World champion about 2017 or something.
Yes,
I don't know what one is. There's a little red dog, pretty stout dog.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about it. But and the daddy is NALC Uncle Earl's champion play dog, world champion tree dog. It's some of them show dogs. It's bred right.
That's right.
Some of that whatever's in them, Tango, Django. I don't know about the cattle shit, but I think they bred through the wire.
Yeah.
And she gave me a whole litter because they're not registrable to them, you know.
Yeah.
And she wasn't gonna knock them in the head. So I found homes for. I wanted a female, see, to breed them a lower dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I kept a female, and I went out there today taking a video and realized I got 3 males.
Damn. I told Nate the other day, I put that picture up earlier. I showed you ain't nothing wrong with a Mount Catahoula cross, you know. And,
no.
Nathan's M&M dog went out there and he hung my old female, and she is a dog. Like she is a damn dog. She's a dog. Like she's a fucking tree dog for real. And I literally told him last week or the other day, I said, I'm gonna put Rick over her. I said, that's what I was wanting to do. We was gonna hold off on puppies. I said, we got too many right now. We're gonna hold off. I turned around and that fucking blotched up, speckled son of a bitch, he's out there hung ass to hold asshole. My old girl. And
I had no clue she was in heat.
He literally turned and looked at me and just put his old head down, just kind of side-eyed me. I swear the motherfucker winked at me and gave me the finger.
Yeah, probably so.
He was in the shed. Damn, I let him out. I was doing something in the shed. I come back outside, and he was like, "You check your phone?" And I was like, "No, why?" And I looked. I was like, "Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me!"
I'm happy about it. I'm fucking tickled. I was like, I mean, here's the deal.
If it happens, it's supposed to.
If look, them 2 dogs right there.
Thank you, Nathan.
Two of the best. Yeah, that's 2 of the best dogs. She picked which dog she wanted to breed to. There's 4 males right around her, and she could probably get close enough to breed if she wanted to.
She can't to them.
Oh, if she wants to, she will.
She's gonna have to stretch the.
That son of a bitch will lay down and stretch that thing out there, boy. I promise you, I've seen that shit done. I've seen a fat girl do it. I bred her through the wire.
Yeah. So, so Carter will be 12, and these puppies will be ready to start this winter.
Boy.
I figure that'll be a good.
You ain't lying.
So they ordered. You don't order to be like old timey dogs. Just walk. Probably go out 200 or 300 yards, make a circle, come check in, loop around, go the other, to come out.
Oh yeah.
And that'll be some good dogs for him to. So old Pat ain't gotta go.
Well, yeah, he'll be in good shape with them. That was always
I'm gonna train the puppies and the boy at the same time.
There you go. You can't beat
Goddamn, if you can't get a bound pair off with both his grandpas being world champions, a trio or something, I ain't much.
Yeah,
Plus, I got two good tree dogs to take them with. It's like
that's what I was going to say. Hell, you treating every damn thing in the country.
I mean, so it ain't like I ain't gonna stack the deck. I'm gonna have one of them tree dogs,
Mm-hmm. I damn sure don't blame you on that. I know I would.
You know what I'm gonna do if they tree a possum? Nothing. I'm gonna just keep walking.
Just let them do it.
Well, I'll never kill a possum in front of them, no.
No.
But I mean, they gonna kill some. They gonna catch them on the ground. They ought to be. Their mama and their daddy both run like 30 miles an hour in those drag races in the dog show.
Damn.
That's pretty goddamn fast. How about
very fast.
They ought to go through the woods like Breeze fighting.
They ought to. That's for damn sure.
Jake went to the lake on us. He was going to be on tonight.
Yeah, I know. I was going to ask you about that, and I didn't know.
He forgot. He threw us away. No, he didn't throw us away. I talked to him also. He just ain't in a position. He ain't in a position to.
Well, man,
but hey, look,
family time.
Talking about your dog getting bred when your back's turned and what people say about us, and if you want your hunts to go better, man, you just focus on what in your control.
Yeah.
Rather than the external events going on around.
That's right.
You just focus on what you control. The dog jumps a deer, whatever, just ain't running from it.
That's right. Oh man,
Go get him. I mean, we're gonna hunt again tomorrow.
Yeah, we had a ball. Everybody man, I'm gonna tell you, that's something I will say about old Booth and them. Tyler Goforth, John Rakestraw, JB, and Dalton Taggart, all them boys. They got a good group. Nobody got all bent out of shape about nothing. No bitching and griping, no pissing and moaning, nothing. Everybody had a good time. Everybody's laughing, cutting up. Hey, I made a little video, or actually I was videoing, and old Rakestraw was, he slapped that hog on the nuts, and he's talking about standing on business. And there's another gentleman that he uses that saying, and he was like, well, man, this guy took my stuff, and like you talking about stuff in your control, old Rakestraw, instead of arguing and fighting with this guy, he said, hey man, he said, I'm the friend that you didn't know you needed, and that you never know you had. He said, come on and hunt with me. He said, bring them run and catch dogs. He said, we'll start them up with these hounds, and we'll put them run and catch dogs and shut them down. He said, we'll have a good time.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Instead of arguing and fighting, you know what I mean? Instead of arguing and fighting about it. And I was like, that's how I do. I ain't gonna argue and fight. Most of the time I don't even say nothing. I'm like, well, whatever. If somebody wants to argue and fight, hell, they got more breath than I do. I got other shit I got to do. But if people do that, man, it'll go real good for you.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna tell Nathan, you the only way you can master your mind is how you react to adversity.
Exactly.
I think that's your control. Like we always say this, if you're gonna have an emotional reaction to what a dog does, bro, you never seen nothing eat shit and fucking mama.
There you go.
Come on, man.
No, that's
I agree.
100%.
Well, people ain't much better.
Yeah.
He included. We all able to do anything under certain circumstances.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So when you react, and by the way, that stand on business, that's a song lyric. That ain't nobody.
No,
that's the lyrics to a song.
Yeah, I was going to say, people
when I'm
say
standing
that.
on business.
Yeah.
That's the song. I don't even know the name of the song, but they play it sometimes with the movement.
Yeah.
Sound bites out of it.
That's right.
Where he says 10 toes in when I'm standing on business.
Yep.
Whatever. I ain't a rapper, but I have rapped a little bit.
That's it. I know you're a rapper.
Yeah, they call me CC for Country Quilt.
I thought it was from Cooter Catcher. But no, man, like you said, it's just a lot of things like that. It gets to driving on people, and there's a lot of folks. We're on that subject there. There's a lot of folks that they kind of rough on that fella, and some of I know
exactly who you talking about.
I'm not talking about him. I promise you that. I have no ill will or no intent. I don't know him, but at the same time, it's like hey, coming from both sides of it. If somebody's willing to give you the opportunity to say, hey man, come on, let's hunt, let's hang out, and just instead of arguing and fighting, well then, on his side of it, hey, be open and receptive to it and say, well, hell, man, let's try it, instead of arguing back and forth. A lot of that shit can just, it can be squashed and just moved on. But at the same time, there's a lot of folks that give him a lot of shit. And there's a lot of shit that
I understand that.
Hey, it is what it is. I've walked hunted dogs for years. I've run rough dogs. I still do. And I'll invite, hey, he's invited. He can come hunt with us anytime. And we will hit these fucking hollers and we will take off walking. We ain't got to ride.
Hey, look. Hey, if I'm hunting during the week, if I'm not with Jake, I'm walking.
That's right.
I'm walk hunting. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I jumped a hog today. These son of bitches, they ain't been long, they come in 4 foot in.
Yeah.
These son of bitches, I looked them over as good as I could. They won't hardly let me catch them.
Yeah.
I looked for cuts, I didn't see nothing cut, but they limped around. I treated them 2 coons this morning when I was coming back up. They jumped something. And it might have been a deer, I don't know. But it ran like a hog. You know what I mean? Yeah. It didn't run like it run like a hog course. You got a deer course over here. When you run them every day,
Yeah.
That's like that lease I had, that 22,000 or whatever on under Louisiana all the years. Man, I cut my teeth running there. We ran every day. And everybody get mad at me because I shoot every day.
Yeah.
And if a dog barks about 3 or 4 times in a certain block, I know the tree, that's something that's going to go by.
That's right.
If it's a coyote, it's going to do this. Cat, dog, whatever, going to do that. But if it's a buck deer, you kill that somebody with a whipball bat. You know,
yeah, because creatures have it.
He's going to leave that same route they've left. My daddy showed me that when I was a little kid. And William and them, you know, William got banded this year. They finally had enough of him.
Oh, man. Poor old William.
I told him about them goddamn piranha run to catch some bitches. I said, bro, you can't drop these dogs around normal people every day. They can't handle the pressure. And I hope they listen.
Yeah.
I ain't going to talk bad about them. But the day Mirror, my daddy's name was Drew Lewis. The day Mirror and Drew Lewis kicked somebody off a leash because they had better dogs than us, and everybody had better dogs than us. Right. We wouldn't have never had nobody to hunt with.
Oh, that's something.
Boy, my daddy, hey, look, my daddy could shoot. He was a sniper in arm. My daddy was a sniper. He was a sniper. Somebody shoot the ass.
Hell yeah.
Them boys would miss them deer. Hell, that's where I learned to shoot.
Yeah.
I mean, he told me, when I was in the 4th grade, somebody was doing little reports on where the red ferns rose, and I did one on Army Sniper. Army Sniper Manual. I still think I'm an anarchist. I don't know why.
Oh, my God.
But anyway, Daddy, them boys that shoot them deer, Daddy give them some frogs and say, here. He said, it's just effective and a whole lot cheaper. You know what he shot? A 30. That was it.
Really? Put it on.
That was it. But 30 years ago, before the Special Forces invented the scout rifle, my daddy had a red dot mounted about that front sight on that 30-30.
Really?
It was a Weaver quick point for a shotgun. And he had a mount made, and he had a holographic sight 40 years ago.
That's crazy.
Look it up, Weaver quick point.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And he had that mounted on that 30-30. My daddy shot that before the Navy SEALs had it. He had enough sense to take that shotgun scope and put it on 30-30 for snap shoot.
Yeah, because he was just reaction shooting, yeah.
Both eyes open, that red dot hovering above, nothing but a front sight out there.
Happy day. Yep.
And then when Triton come out with reflex, because the ones with the batteries, he tried that and he went back to the quick point because the quick point worked on sunlight. It was the first fiber optic, like a true glow.
Yep.
And he didn't like it because he'd forget to leave it on, the damn batteries would run down.
Yeah, that's right.
So when we was working for Armalite, we were salesmen for Armalite. Me and Shaggy, you met Shaggy, very Shaggy.
Yeah.
We worked for Armalite, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we was going to shop shows. We had access to all this new shit. And maybe 25 years ago, the first reflexes came out.
Yeah.
It was a tritium powered red dot, didn't think everything charged and everything batteries, blah, 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 blah. And I got him one that was only about $400 then. And a 30-30 was about $300, brand new. When I come from, I guess we was in Vegas. When I come from the shot show, I had him one. And I said, you get rid of that damn old red dot. Oh, it gets you. He said, I must have damn eye, boy. He's talking shit, I said, dog, try this. Oh, my God. Y'all don't touch my new rifle. I took off with it.
He's ready to go then, wasn't he?
I had really built that for me and was showing it to him.
Yeah, that didn't work, though, did it? He took that son of a bitch.
Hey, and you can ask anybody you want to, that son of a bitch. If that deer crossed the road within 150 yards, that's a dead son of a bitch.
It's crazy.
I never really liked the red dot. I stayed with the brown and automatic 270 BAR open sight. But I wasn't 50. I was born late, Daddy.
Yeah.
So his eyes was already bad. You remember them old brown and sights, how little they was?
Oh, yeah. There's a BAR 270 right here, sitting right there.
Yeah, the original one.
Oh yeah, I got the gold trigger on it, but.
And I shot it loose, killing deer. I couldn't keep them on a pipe rate at 100.
Hell.
So So I put it to the side. Browning, there's nothing you can do for them. The barrel is all kind of pressed.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought me I'm left-handed. I bought a left-handed. That's when the long track first come out.
Yeah.
And I got one left-handed. Well, first I got a lever action 708 Browning, stainless tape down, and I put a red dot on it. Ended up jerking the red dot off and keeping it outside that fiber optic. Come from the factory with the fiber optic, and I shot it one year, but it didn't function as good as the 30-30. You couldn't Lucas McCain it.
Yeah.
708. It just like you had to shift it slow and methodical.
Mm-hmm.
If you've ever been around me, I'm not slow and methodical.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got the long track, and I put a 4-12, about 50, 30 millimeter tooth Nikon Monarch on it.
Really?
Yeah.
I got a 4x12 by 50 Bausch and Lomb, I think, is on that. Luke's been shooting that one.
And it took about 4 or 5 years, and I shot it loose.
Yeah.
You couldn't hit a pipe plate with it. So I got me another one in 708, just like it, and put a VX5 4-12 loophole that didn't have adjustable objective on the end. It was the self-parallaxing, a fast aiming son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I sighted it in, and I never used it. I got rid of all that. I quit running deer. Deer dogs. It's just, man, look, too much bullshit. People crying, goddamn. Look, bro, I can't help you went to a baseball game when you're a kid. I was at home on the bench.
Yeah.
I can't help you went to the Bahamas with your old lady. I was at home building ammunition, practicing.
Yep.
I can't help you went to the basketball game. I can't help you went to the bar and got drunk.
Mm-hmm.
I was out here building ammos. Me and Shaggy built thousands of rounds. I sold it. I sold M6 what we did, custom ammo,
And
I
that
just
happens a lot.
practice.
That stuff happens a lot, Pat. You get these guys out here that they go to whining and crying and spitting and stomping about shit because it ain't fair. That it ain't fair that you got better property, or that you got better dogs, or that you got better weapons and all this stuff. But yet, like you said, they're going on vacations 2 or 3 times a year. They take up other hobbies, like people like like we live hog hunting. That's what we do. That's the only thing we do. Or running dogs, I say. It ain't hog hunting. It's just running dogs. And
right.
So that's theoretically, our dogs should be good dogs, and we should know what the fuck we're doing. But from doing it for so long, it ain't no dick measuring contest or none of that stuff. It's just like, okay, when you get around other men and women that have good dogs and they've been doing it for a long time, man, you can really put the game in a bind. That's because you remain teachable. Yes. If you can't learn nothing, then I don't know what to tell you. Like we on a whole different plane.
One thing, like, you can have all the raw talent in the world in anything you do.
Mm-hmm.
But if that kid ain't coachable, he won't never be shit.
Yep.
You got to be teachable. You got to be coachable. But I said this before, and I'll stick to it till the day I die. If you ain't lost a couple of wives running dogs, just don't come at me with no bullshit about running dogs. Because you ain't did it enough yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my wife said, if you go to Uncle Earl, I'm going to leave you. Guess what? She was bullshit.
Yeah, I know. I was standing there talking to you. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, you wouldn't bullshit.
You wouldn't bullshit.
You know? That's why I put on Facebook, I got a puppy for my wife at Uncle Earl's. Best trade I ever made.
Yeah, I'll be damned.
Then I gave the puppy away when I got back to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, they guys just need, a lot of them just need to kind of remain humble and listen. Pay attention to what some of these other folks are saying, Like I was talking about all the bickering and stuff on social media back and forth. Well, you got a lot of people on the outside that's watching you. And,
oh, yeah.
And even though you don't think you're doing nothing wrong, if there's 10,000 people that says, hey, man, don't do this, or hey, you shouldn't do that, well, think about it. And then if you got 10,000 people that says, maybe you should do this or maybe you should do that, well, you might ought to take a minute and think about it. Like you said, you need to remain teachable. And if you're not, then there's really not any hope for you. You're not going to be in it very long.
I promise you, I can go hunting with either one of them fellas we was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I can learn something from both of them.
Yes, I agree.
Everybody thinks so Pat's a clown. I make it because I work for the circus. You don't think I ain't paying attention.
Yep.
Every one of them old timers said it. Said by the time you figured out Pat's paying attention, it's too late.
Yeah, that's right. I mean,
yeah.
We got done with the job today. I asked Nate. I was like, "Well, so what did you learn from this or that?" And I learned something. I was like, "Well, here's what I learned." I was like, "There's a certain thing that I ain't gonna fucking do no more." And they was like, "Well, yeah, I seen we don't need to do this, don't do that." And now there's a million other things that went right and went perfect. And it's just those couple of things. Like
we already knew those things.
Yeah, and so exactly. So if everything's going right, that means you already know all this stuff. But when you get a hitch in that giddy up, like that's where you. Yeah. And if there's somebody that's trying to put you on game and trying to help you, shit, you better put that shit in your damn lunchbox and hang on to it.
Yeah, that's why Jesus had to be arrested in the Garden of Gethsemane. That means the press.
Mm-hmm.
That olive, what you see on the outside, that ain't worth nothing. It's worthless. It's when you press, when the inside comes to the outside, that's what's sellable product right there.
Yep.
So you may be fine on the outside, but let's apply some pressure and see who you really are.
Yeah.
Same way with a dog, bro. Same way with a dog. If you don't cast him at 100 degrees, you don't know what to see.
Yeah. Oh, that's a fact. There's
people that saying right now it's too hot to hunt.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna argue with that.
Yeah, it's hot.
But I'm 8 out of 10 days straight. And some of those are double days, day and dark. 2-3 hours, 2 hours. Like that.
Yeah. We were talking about that, and somebody was talking about Logan Campbell, and he because he was talking about the heat of the dog, run the dogs in heat. And I went down there personally, and that's why I talk about a lot of these guys is because I went there. I didn't sit there and look at shit. Okay. And judge shit, I actually got up, loaded up, went down there and stayed a few days. And that son of guns dogs take the heat better than anything I ever seen in my life. But at the same time, there's ways you can try to beat that heat and work with it. But if you ain't put your dog out there, then you can't say nothing. You can't say my dog's better. You can't say shit.
So when people say, well, what you got? Hell, I got a bunch of breeding stock.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I want to see what them's about. Well, hand me 50,000 and we'll catch them. That's about what I got in them.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, this is for making dogs. If catching hogs was my goal, I'd have 4 hog dogs right here. But it ain't.
Mm-hmm.
These made hog dogs, and then when I bred them, what they produced did good. So then I decided to put them in the program. You know, I didn't just. There's hundreds of thousands of dollars wrapped up in this shit over the years. It ain't.
Yeah.
It ain't. So, but these Johnny come lately want to come at me. I just don't even respond anymore.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm glad they don't ever have to say nothing about our dogs, because like our dogs suck and they know it.
I've been with your dogs before.
Very honest about them being bad.
Listen, hey, we were discussing.
Remember?
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
That's what I said. And look, if you ever, like, you hear people talk about, well, my dog will do this, my dog will do that. You don't know what the hell they're gonna do. They might not do shit that day, and we couldn't. Like, literally, and hell, it wasn't just ours. Rusty's dog. It was just a shit show. But then, hell, the next day they fucking did great. We were talking.
Every dog has its day.
Oh yeah. Well,
Them some bitches made as solid as can be, and just come look at us like we would lost 50 yards from the bay. They just went come look at us like they had good sense.
Yeah, they were like, "What are y'all doing?"
I'm sure the hog walked off.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Did y'all see those pigs?
Yeah, it's like, hey, y'all check
Did you
this
see?
shit out.
Hey, but did you see how I took it? I just grinned and laid down on the grass,
Yeah.
picked my feet up, went to telling hunting stories.
That's
I mean,
what we did.
it didn't bother me none. I mean, we did walk 550 yards to that bay.
We walked a long damn way.
I always started getting frustrated that when Eminem act like he wasn't leash broke. I was like, now look, I give you a lot of stuff. I know you know how to walk on a lead.
Rusty's quit saying, and hell, yours forgot how to lead.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was just like everything was lost. I was laughing my ass.
And I mean, these are finished dogs.
Like, yeah, these dogs will do it. Like, for real. Like, that Louis
Oh,
dog.
I know.
We didn't have Louis with us that night.
No, we didn't have him that night. But now Louis was one of the very few.
Because he was getting rough.
That's going to fucking do it every single time. Now, he might not be pretty doing it, and he might do it half-assed, but he's going to go do something. It might not be what you want him to do. And
that was true.
Which he wound up getting killed. That was at Kimmerker. And that's bitch right there, boy. He was. I wish that hadn't happened to him, because he was turning into a fucking machine.
We was on the right track. Everything was going good, and then it comes.
Well, of course, that's the one that's going to happen to him.
Every time.
He had an allergic reaction to the sedative, and that killed him. That's how he died.
Yeah. He wasn't sedated when it happened. It was the next day.
Yeah.
Well,
after he'd done come through.
After he done come through everything. It was just weird. But anyway, just shit like that, if you don't take your dogs and put them in other conditions. I'm not saying you got to hit the road and travel and go do all this stuff, but I'm just saying, if you hunt out the back door all the time, that's the only thing that you can talk about.
Well, yeah.
You can't talk shit about somebody else or some other place or the way they hunt or their dogs. And man, I just see that all the time. It's just so much negativity. It's just sucks. Yeah. And that shit right there will make you where you don't want to do it. Now I know why a lot of guys, they understand why a lot of us older guys are just kind of either we're just pure assholes and don't want nothing to do with it, or we just kind of laugh and be like, hey, if you like it, I love it.
Hey, it's a dog, man. But that how you respond to that adversity like that depicts the quality of your hunt. Not if you caught a hog or not.
Exactly.
Boy, if I judge my life
on numbers,
on if I caught a hog or not, my life would be very good right there on my teeth.
No, I used to try to kind of half-ass keep up with, about how many we caught, and it was like, there was times where I'd be like, well, we're going to caught 280 or 300, or we might only be 50, I don't know. And then I was like, that doesn't even matter. Like, it don't even matter. Like, I can tell you the hunts that we had now. Like you talking about me, all of us laying out there in the damn hayfield in the middle of Oklahoma at fucking 11 o'clock at night while the dogs are laying right there with us and the fucking hogs right there in the ditch and none of them are doing nothing.
Hey, look, this is something we did. So I told y'all. We put on a rodeo in Winfield at Uncle Earl's rodeo meeting.
Oh, yeah?
LRCA, Jay Bird on the mic. One of the best pickup men around, like bar none, is old Mercer, and he works with us a lot. If he's in the pen, I'll go out there. I don't give a shit. I'll go out there with them bulls. I don't care, you know. And that's who put the rodeo. He actually did it. And I just helped him. Yeah. But Carter got him an education on working the D-rig and in the fucking bulls when Clint Gant pulls up with them Boss Vegas special. Whatever you want. Them bad some bitches. So you know how you walk up to the announcer stand, right? That's the D-rig and that's when you put on the rodeo there.
Yeah.
We got one of them wild some bitches about like a 2,000-pound deer. Somebody's trying to hook you and jump and stick. They trying to get the plank off of him. The two working the outgate up there. They the only two that got in trouble for drinking too much during the rodeo. 178 and 180 or something like that. I don't know. What you gonna tell them, Dustin?
Yeah.
Hey, they just turn a nut in on us and go to laughing.
Hell yeah.
What? Carter didn't. I forgot about little Carter. He never worked rodeo. Shit, I'm halfway up them steps before I ever turn around to look to see where the bull went. When I did, the bull goes totally over Carter's shoulder and hooked him in the hand, but kept going straight. And Carter, I don't know if you ever seen a white Indian, but he looked like old Powder in that movie. And they're going to turn white, son.
Oh, hell.
Look, he's like running in place, but he ain't going nowhere.
I'll be damn. Old Powder.
Finally, he gets some traction. That boy, get your ass. He got up there with me and he said, "Bull, don't come up here." I said, "That's why we only halfway up." Because I don't want to jump from all the way up there.
Hell.
But I wouldn't mind watching Jay Bird and them do it, you know.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't really want that on my buddy, but, you know, I'm hoping I got the video camera going with that.
That's right. I didn't know y'all got a rodeo y'all wound up putting the rodeo.
It was a LRCA sanctioned rodeo. It was great.
That's good.
It went good. They had a lot. Had so much we had to run the slack Friday night. Of course, Clint brought them down. Ooh, they bucked, son. They bucked. I think we only had one qualified ride, and I think it might have. I hate to speak, not know because it's such an ass seat I got behind the hog getting out of the hog base. You got so many Nazis out there, they got nothing better to do than try to correct me because they can't outrun me in the woods, so they have to try to do it. So, that's my story.
There you go.
I can tell it like I want. This is, like I had to tell that one somebody, it is Ask Unkle Pat. You know?
That's right. That's right. You tell it how you
it is the show. It's called Ask Unkle Pat. So I mean, if you're wondering why I'm on it a lot.
Yeah, it's because it's.
You don't know why the hell I was always on this podcast. Well, I said, "What show is Ask Unkle Pat?"
Yeah, that's what the.
I mean, that should have been a dead giveaway.
Yeah. Well, some of us just don't read the whole thing.
Man, that thing, fuck. We had Rudy Burns, CRTA Clown of the Year. I don't know how many guys. Hell, Rudy started clowning the year before I was born, and I'll be 53 this year.
He's still
so
clowning?
I got to spend 2 days at length with him and under the shade. The stories of him and I don't know if you remember Liesl Harris, Rodeo Clown.
Yeah.
Oh man, he was the stuff, and just him and stories when they worked together and all kind of shit.
Hell yeah, that's pretty damn
so
good.
it was a hell of a show.
Y'all gonna do another one anytime soon, or?
No. Oh, no. Oh, man, I got so hot. I think we got Jefferson is the next Badgeron. They did Utopia, Texas, south of San Antonio, but that was Shane Young, which we helped Shane a lot. He don't really need it, but Jay Bird does the announcing, and we all just kind of thought, like we like the little cousins, nobody second cousins,
Yeah.
But it was just so far. It's like 6 hours from here. We hunting a bunch right now. It's summertime.
That's
People
right.
hunt in the winter. I hunt in the summer to see what I'm seeing.
Oh yeah, that's us.
But I almost forgot, and I'm gonna put this out there.
All right.
And this is preliminary only. But me and Lena, Lena.
Yeah.
From Florida.
Yeah.
We tried to do, and we pretty much got it done. We're going to have a drag race for full cut year, bulldog. I ain't talking about running test dog. I'm talking about lead-in bulldog.
Yeah.
Terriers, like under, what would they be under? You a terrier guy.
Under
what
30,
would that be, like 14?
Under 30 pounds would be a heavy terrier to me. And
like the tallness, though. They go by the tallness, like under 14 inches or something like that.
16 would be
16?
Yeah, that'd be at the top.
I'll get with you on it before.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Uncle Earl's next year.
Okay.
We're trying to really open it up for everybody to be able to bring something to Uncle Earl to compete.
I've got all the confirmation stuff for probably 20 different terriers inside in a binder already, and that will tell you all the size, the heights, the weights. I mean, I
was just going to do like one class of terriers, for Patternels and Jack. Shit people use for hog hunting.
That's right. There might be a Jack Russell or a little rat terrier, and they're all about the same height. They're like you said, they're usually about 14 inches, but every now and then you'll have one that's a little taller. But if you get one that's a little taller, you got to watch the weight on it, because that's when people start. I've had people at the terrier deals. They want to bring a pit bull, and I'm like, well, it is a terrier. It is a terrier, So you gotta have some stipulations depending on what.
Well, that's where I'm going, because it's gonna be somebody's trying to cheat.
Yes, without a doubt.
You can have a man on the corner giving out $100 bills, and somebody will fuck it up within an hour trying to get 2 or 3 of them.
Yes. Ain't no.
It's just crazy. But that's something she come up with, and I've added the full cut gear, which means
I like that.
A full vest with a neck, whether the neck's sewed to the vest or not, it's still one-piece guard to the feet. I ain't come up with the stipulations on all that yet. Fastest bay dog.
Yeah.
That's a dog entered in Uncle Earl.
Yes.
Whether it be the sportsman, pro. I don't think they have pro enough, but they just got the 1 and the 2 dogs. Youth bay. If it's entered in Uncle Earl, it can run for that buckle. And then she's going to have some age buckles.
Okay.
So it's going to be like 5 or 6 buckles extra that we get. Shit, we never done this for you guys listening. We doing it.
Yeah, it's going to be.
That's why I always say, unless you're sponsoring something, I don't want to hear shit you got to say.
Yep.
Because like for me, it ain't catching hog. It's for promoting the sport, and
I mean,
shit like them buckles is about anywhere from $150 to $200 a piece.
Yes, sir.
So I'll catch some of them. I'll catch all dog show buckles, sportsman's class buckle. Donnie SMK helped me with that.
Yep. I think so. Donnie, he's good.
I caught the buckle and he caught all the flack, which was a hell of a lot more than the buckle.
Yeah.
And Donnie Beal helped me with that. SMK, him and Johnny White, and so not wanting on a pity pot or looking for a handout. I'm just saying that's what we about. So when y'all come to Uncle Earl's, you can bring that kid in.
There you go.
Like me. I'm not entering nothing. And you know, I ain't one of these competition guys that'll put his pro dog in the youth phase and the kid just stand there and run the dog. Okay, that was a good thing. But why people does that? I mean, they just got to push the envelope.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? My kid will be 12 this year. Uncle Earl. No. You know what he's not going to do?
Yeah. Run
in the youth phase, but they already won it.
That's right. If they already won, that's the way I look at it. Like if they've already won, or that dog's already won, or whatever. Like up there at Hickory Crossings this year, and you know, like I let somebody run one of our dogs. I was like, well, here you go. I said, you know, this girl right here, me and her dad, like he's like my son, and that's literally I'm their pop, you know. And I told her, I was like, and man, every single year that they've been coming for the past couple years, there's 2 or 3 people out there putting them pro dogs in there, and them kids just do not have a chance. And look, she's feeding her own dog, worked her own dog, and bathes her own dog. All right, well, somebody put a pro dog in her hands, and her little brother, he didn't have nothing. I was like, man, I said, this is just a bunch of shit. I said, well, I tell you what. I said, here, take him, go up there and run him. They go up there and run, and they win. Come back, and he was like, here you go. It had some money. I was like, oh, I didn't think they even paid out. He was like, yeah. I said, well, that's why this is a damn racket. He's like, yeah. I said, well, then my dogs ain't never going to run in this again. I had never run in the youth, never let anybody run a dog in the youth bay. The only time anybody ran the youth bay was, I don't think you ever ran the youth bay, did you, Nate? Yeah, when Cody Fritz gave you. No, that was a pro bay. Yeah, that was a different one. I don't think we've ever run anything in the youth bay, but because of that, and I see how prevalent it is, and like you said, there's a lot of people that are giving these pro dogs up and letting these kids go out there and just stand there. That's not really what the youth base is about.
I guess when Charles Kemp boy won it, that was probably his dog. Since he runs all of Charles's dogs.
Yeah.
He deserved to win. Hell, he's a damn dog man. He better early. I mean, they helped him get dog man. Little Jeff coach boy, the president, all them. If they running their dog.
Yeah.
The little girl, he was a coach after this, plus Brush.
Yeah.
I guess in Colorado, that was her dog.
Yeah,
ain't no doubt about it. Her dog.
That's right. That was her dog.
And did she just get it from somebody? I don't know. Don't really care. She went up there and run it like she run it,
Yep. I'm not even going to go up there with them. Like, they got to go do it themselves.
No, I ain't going up there. He ain't going up there either this year.
Yep. Well,
just to watch.
Yep. I agree with that. I think that's a good thing. It's like, if they
he better enter that pro class.
Yep.
He better enter that pro class and go up there and up the hill and hope he wins the drag race or something.
That's right. And I think he will. I think he will because, like you said, he's eat up with it. That's what
he's eat up with it bad. He's going to have to tighten up, though. Because there's a lot of kids out there got their shit together.
Oh, yeah. There's a few of them out here working on it for sure.
Yeah.
There's a few of them.
So don't nobody hold me to none of this yet because I ain't wrote it. Like, just Jake said I could do it. That's all I got.
Yeah.
So see what's going to up there. So I'm going to spend most of my time. They keep me from arguing with the judge on the dog and ain't even mine.
Yep.
That kind of shit.
That's right. You've been known to do that.
Yeah. Jake said it was either that or had to open me a kissing booth. And so I ain't gonna do the kissing booth. I'm gonna be up the hill with Chanley.
There you go.
And she's not gonna judge the dog show. She's done it 2 or 3 times. I'm a firm believer in rotating the judges around. I asked a couple. I don't know nobody about judges. I had to get her to ask them. And I just asked Miss Bridget because I knew she did, but she didn't want to do it. And so somebody else, Kenley, no, they gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll be fair.
Oh yeah.
But so from now on, that's the way we gonna do it. Like every year, I'm gonna have a new judge.
That's good.
Kenley's still gonna run it though. She's still gonna run everything. I'll probably rotate her back. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Just keep it fresh.
Yeah, new judges, new winners. I believe it.
Yep. No, I think that's a damn good thing to do. It keeps it up and up, you know.
If I wish we had enough judges to do that for all of it, but it's just not enough people, man. That judging is tough and crowd tough. I don't know. You know, I don't vape in, so.
Yeah.
Everything about being a judge is tough, especially just sitting there. Like, you just get cold. You can get so cold or so hot so quick just sitting there judging.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Well, we got cold in Oklahoma. Hey, I got so sick of that judging. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing this year. I'm running a dog to keep from having to judge.
Yeah.
If it ain't nothing but a poodle or a shih tzu. Nope, Rusty can't judge. I'm entered, boy.
Oh, Lord of mercy. 10-4.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the way it goes. Well, what else you got on there, Pat?
That's it. That's all I know. It's just hot.
We got about an hour and a half on that or so, hour and 40
That
minutes.
ought to be good.
Oh, yeah.
Hot weather. Hot weather. Maybe we'll get somebody on the next one like Sam Boutwell or somebody like that, and maybe just running these. What's his name? Oh, standing on business over.
Oh, that's Mr. James.
Oh,
Reese.
go for it.
No, are you talking about James Reese? That's his,
no.
James Reese that's it. James Reese's slogan is "Stand on business."
Yeah, who's the other one that said it?
But now John Rakestraw said it while we were videoing. And listen,
him.
I didn't post that to be like, I didn't make that to be a jerk about it or nothing like that. I just thought it was funny when Rakestraw said it. I didn't know anything about the tit tat back and forth with Mr. Reese and Will Booth. I didn't know anything about that.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I just started reading it, catching up on it. Now it's like I was like, oh well, shit, I understand now.
Hell, I like both of them.
I don't have a problem with none of them, at all. Like I said, Mr. Reese is more than welcome to come hunt with us and anytime. Like we're open.
Maybe we'll get him. Hey, maybe we get him on here and he can talk about walking them sorry ass dogs around.
Yeah. That maybe if
they can't be too sorry. He caught 260. I don't know how many hogs.
He said like 200.
That's 250 more than me.
Yeah, that's a lot of hogs he's caught. Oh. I mean, so he's catching the hell out of them. Hey, and whatever works for him, it works good for me. I mean, I'm happy. About it, so.
I don't give a shit. Cast them.
Yep.
Cast them, son. Put them on the ground. I don't think people really dislike them like that.
Yeah.
I know. Hell, I watch the kids,
Yeah.
I watch everybody. If I didn't hey, look at y'all. If I didn't heart y'all with your hog, I didn't see it. Or I was in a line. Because I try to heart everybody.
That's it.
I don't care what you call that son of a kid. The only thing I don't heart is a pile of dead hogs and somebody holding a pump.
Yeah.
I'm not gay.
Oh, Lord.
I don't believe in no rainbows. Well, that's going to get some hate mail.
Oh, that's why we love you, though, Pat. That's why we love you, buddy.
I'm just picking, guys.
Yeah.
Y'all get them however y'all want to get them. Just remember, there's only so many hogs out there.
Yeah, that's it.
When you kill them all, that's it.
They gone.
And don't think they can't kill them all. Ask them Indians how them buffaloes tasted about 1895.
Mm-hmm.
It went from 8 million to 200 head.
Yeah.
I promise you, it ain't 8 million hogs.
There's a lot of stuff that can go on. Like I don't know, man. It just there's a lot of people that hunt for numbers, and there's other people that, you know, they do it for other reasons, you know. And hey, to each their own. I can't do nothing about it. I wished I could. Ain't no doubt.
Oh.
I do my part. You know, that's all I can do.
Well, it ain't, you know. It's kind of like we talking about Will got good spot.
Mm-hmm.
It's because Will ride around taking big tracks.
Oh yeah.
When have you ever seen me? Hey, when have you ever seen me post a picture with a sow?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Have you ever? Maybe once when I was hunting with somebody else.
I'm finna say I don't.
That's right. It's always them big old boars, ain't it? That's why it ain't many pictures. That don't mean I don't look at them.
That's right.
We'll just leave it there. We'll just leave that right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Will's riding around picking them tracks.
Yep.
Because he likes to keep them candy hills sweet.
And buddy, they are. I can tell you that. My God.
He likes to keep them candy hills sweet.
That's what he said. He said, we're going to go boar shopping.
That's
what
right.
You talking about? Boy, I ain't never got to do that. I go show shopping. Over here, shit, we ain't got none. But you know why? Because people kill every fucking hog they see here. You
right.
know, I had one spot, and we had some big boar hogs down there, and it's because they were grown and raised. And sure enough, here comes some thermals. Bam, 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 bam. 4 of them, all of them had a mark on their ear. He's like, man, I don't know why they got splits in their ears. I said, because they my hogs. What are you shooting for? You know?
Yeah.
And, which, I mean, I get it. Like where we're at, it's a fine line. You got to be, you get your ass in trouble if you do, you know, if you're messing up. But at the same time, it's like, you're not forced to pull the trigger. You know, if my dogs catch on a hog, I have to dispatch that hog. But if they ain't caught on it, I ain't got to. So you ain't got to shoot them. And that's what bothers me more than anything. If another young boy had caught it with a dog, I probably wouldn't bother me as bad.
Well, have you ever seen my trophy rooms?
I've seen some short videos.
Yeah. Reckon how many of them little ones I passed to get to film?
Yeah, ain't no doubt.
Just like, you know, I'm not no better than nobody else.
Yeah.
But I promise you, my trophy room, if you added the numbers up,
it'd be
a very hard about. Yeah. And I don't even trophy hunt today.
Mm-hmm.
But I learned that how I learned to take care of the hogs was from taking care of. They gotta reach a certain age to be. I mean, how can I? Like Carter talking about me flexing muscles just because I picked him about that case. Starsky and Hutch looking goddamn mustache guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't help it. Looks like a gay cop convention. Y'all out there kind of look like Quickly Down Under.
Oh my God, Pat, you can't be talking about my man. Come on, God Almighty.
Come on there, talking about me flexing. I mean, I can't flex holding up a 50-pounder.
Yeah.
But if I'm handling a 250 like a rag doll, I can flex a little bit.
You flex a little bit. There you go.
I can show out a little bit, you know.
And if you had a mustache like he had, would you wear it? If you could grow one like that.
I get sodomized for daylight if I tried to wear that shit around here.
Damn. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. And that's the thing about it. Like, you know, we can all do that. We can talk shit back and forth and carry on. Hey, we'll go turn them loose.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can't help you got that gay ass.
Well, that's what gets me is so many of them, you can't say not any little thing to them. Well, they get offended. Bad. You know, that shit, Carter and them, they don't give a shit. They get more hate than anybody I've ever seen. I'm like, Jesus Christ, constantly.
And it's just jealousy.
Yep. I had a guy hit us up the other day, back when we caught that big hog. He said, He said, man, y'all done got somebody's pet pig. I said, hey, they need to keep them up, keep them out the woods.
Hey, look, better keep that zombie to the pen, boy.
Greatest line that I've heard. He said, hey, no, he said, I'm just hating from the sidelines, brother. No, he said, I said nothing but love. I loved it. I was like, it was hilarious. He said, I'm hating from the sidelines. I was like, you know what? That's cool as shit. I'm going to use that.
You want to see somebody get mad the fastest ever? Tell one of them bay pinners, that ain't no hog dog.
Yeah, they will get bent out of shape over that.
Woo! Son, that's so much to go, Jack. He won't even be talking so fast. Hell, don't feel bad, boys. I ain't got no hog dog either. I'm just hunting these coon dogs.
Yeah.
That's right.
Praying to God they step on the hog.
I'm telling you, that's the way mine are. Maybe we'll run into a damn hog sooner.
Hey, I bred up some Conan stuff. The good bit they got from Tanner up in Oklahoma.
Yeah. And
they're about 7 months old right now. And Caleb Vidal, you know him? Caleb, what's his name? Vidal, I can't say it. From South Texas. You know what I'm talking about? Train horses.
I'm trying to think.
Caleb.
I probably do. I don't know.
Anyway, he drove all the way over here and got to them. And they showed some interest in that. They come in 7 months.
Yeah.
And run a coyote a little bit. So he cast in the mail to a hog race. That's somebody took the race, dropped it quiet, picked it back up before the old dog did, and run it to the next road, and he picked the puppy back up. First day ever after all. I posted that. I got so much bullshit behind it because of something he said a little further down about in his country, it's, most people hunting now used to run a catch dog. Son, they went to mowing his ass, called me a half-wit, this and that and the other about dumb shit they ever read. Man, I was just bragging on the 7-month-old puppy running the goddamn hog. I don't know nothing about no running catch dog.
Oh, it's crazy how you deal with that stuff.
They picked that message he sent me apart till they found something they could make themselves feel better about themselves.
Oh yeah.
Okay, people, I'm gonna tell you this right now. To us men, you're not upset to us. We understand that that's a inner self problem for you to come in and call somebody a dumbass.
Yeah,
that's something going on inside of you.
Yeah, it's because you don't have. I don't know. It's something different.
That's an inner problem. That says more about you. Well, it don't say nothing about me because your opinion about me don't matter.
That's right. Well, I tell you what.
I promise
we got some of that shit going on right now. We was talking about Uncle Earl's. You talking about the buckles and all that stuff, and you know how it is. Sometimes you order stuff and it takes a while to get in there, or they're backed up, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We had a hunt, and we had over half the buckles. Most of the buckles have already went out. I think there's 5 left. Nate, I think there's only 5 buckles that was left out of our hunt, and it was we did like a whole team. First and second place, the whole team got buckles. Then third, fourth, and fifth was single buckles, and all that. And like we're gonna catch shit constantly because we got just a single buckle for third, single buckle for fourth, single buckle for fifth. And they're ordered. And we got one guy, he's hating on it. He was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, look, we ordered a buckle. Ain't nothing we can do. It'll get there when it gets there. And instead of just messaging us or something like that, he goes to Facebook and starts on it. And I mean, hey, it is what it is. Yeah, once we order them, ain't nothing I can do. And they're going to get shipped right directly to their house. I just think it's funny how people will do that sometimes. Like you said, it's like they'll pick certain little things apart, and it's only because of something that's within them. And I got nothing but love for them. I promise you that. Like I ain't got no ill will. I ain't saying names, none of that. I'm like, it is what it is. But sometimes people think that they're the only person in the world. And that they're what they're thinking is the only way that can be thought.
Yeah.
And it's not.
if in a little while you still having trouble with them buckles, holler at me. I got the hookup on that.
Oh no, like I said, we got that too. It's took care of. It's just taking a little time. Like we even said, hey, if we pay extra, can they be expedited and shipped faster? You know, well, it is what it is. There's nothing else that we can do about it. I'm not going to do nothing else about it. That's all I can do. Normally, and we weren't doing but just first and second on the buckles. And then we did third, fourth, and fifth, and we did all the side pots. And like, cause we barely made it, we barely covered enough to even to purchase the buckles and to pay out and all that, you know. But anyway, it's just one guy. And like the other guys, well, and I get it. But I don't want them to think, I don't want him to think, I know he's going to listen to this. I don't want him to think I'm running from it, but ain't nobody running from nothing. Like, there's other guys that are waiting on theirs too. Henry Williams is waiting on his, and who else was it? Briar Gibbs and them was waiting on theirs. And everybody, we have talked back and forth, and everything's been good. All it was, he made a shitty post on our public page and was like, we took that off and just moved on with it because it's on a public page. And
that's all you can do.
Well, I'm not going to get the whole Dixie Dogger page deleted because of one person and arguing. I ain't going to do all that. It's just, that's professionalism, you know, or try to be the best you can.
Little disclaimer there, they may not know it or not, but we're human and we make mistakes too.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt. I made so many, and I'm still making them. Make them all the time.
Hey, well, look at that news channel. I don't know if it's true or not. Just can't believe everything you read, but look at that news channel that picked apart Trump's interview or whatever. He turned around and sued him for $30 million and won or whatever. Is that true? You read that?
Oh, I hadn't even read it.
CBS or one of them?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know how when he was running for president, they kind of twisted.
Oh, yeah. When they was doing the
debate or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Because they loaded the questions and all that stuff. Yeah. They loaded the questions and all that shit up. You cut off like recording more.
I mean, hell, everybody makes mistakes.
Okay. Yeah, it is what it is.
Oh.
You know, and that's the thing about it. Like, if somebody's out there and when I think there was a guy that told me one time words are like toothpaste.
I know who told you that.
Once you
squirt them out there, you can't put them back.
Amen. And that's it.
It won't go back.
That's a good one. Go back. All right, my brother. Well, man, I'm glad you called and we got this other one, another segment done and out the way. I'm glad to hear everything's going good and little Carter's keeping your ass busy and straightening you out.
Look, I'm going to put him up for adoption. Can you do that with a stepkid?
I don't. Well, maybe you can. I don't know. If not, you could take him to the pound.
Hey, like I didn't really believe I was married to I probably done said this on here, my third wife, whatever. Mm-hmm. So I went up to the deal, and sure enough, she had forged K-Bird's name to it and filed the shit, and I wasn't really married. And I asked that lady, I said, can I just sign the back of this like a car title in case somebody needs to fix the rubber? It'll save her a lot of trouble on getting another one. If she's gonna marry some other son, bitch, because she ain't got no house to live in. Yeah. She ain't got no vehicle or nothing.
My Lord.
Yeah. I must be bad for some bitch to go homeless.
That's got to be pretty rough. Got to be pretty rough. Yeah. Well, you just keep on knocking them out, Pat, and keep on living the way that you live, and that way you can keep us informed and entertained.
I don't know if I'm entertaining anymore at this point.
Oh no, you keep everybody going. We love it. We appreciate you too. And hey,
I'd like to have some goddamn women chasing stories, but she won't let me go. I say, you know what? As soon as I get off here, I'm finna go in there and say, look, I need some content for the podcast. Let me get them goddamn Lucchese's on and go see what's up.
Put them Lucchese's on, son, they're gonna be in bad shape.
You think that's gonna work?
I doubt it.
I'm gonna tell her maybe it's just good business, Yeah.
Yeah, tell her say it's just for content. We're trying to build this thing up.
Goddamn, baby, inquiring minds need to know.
Yes, sir.
I do too. See what's up in town. You know? They wonder what the hell's going on. Like, this boy walking me to goddamn death ought to be able to dance all night.
That's it. Oh. 10.
Well, I hope I can only go by the feedback we get from these things.
Yeah.
So if they suck, hell, don't just tell me it sucks. Tell me how to fix it.
There
You're going to anyway.
Yep.
Don't hurt my feelings good. You know.
No, that's the best thing is tell us what to do.
Tell us what you want to hear.
Yep. And that way we can work on whatever.
This is for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finna go hunting though.
Yeah.
I wish I had a grain field and a thermal and a stag hound.
Oh, hell.
I just don't. I got 2 inbred shit eaters, 17 puppies I don't want, and a lamb. I got a thermal too, but that's just for deer hunting.
Yeah. Oh.
I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, Pat. We'll see you, buddy.
See y'all.
All right.
Appreciate you. Bye-bye.
All right, man.
Oh, I hung up on him, so that's 10-4. All right, there's another one in the books there with Uncle Pat. If y'all got any questions or anything that you would like to call in and ask him or something like that, we still do that. We allow that. Y'all contact him or contact Nate or whatever, and y'all get it lined up. We get you a time to call in. And, man, we appreciate y'all listening. Thank y'all for everything. This thing's steadily growing, and all we can do is, like Pat said, we do this for everybody. Y'all give us some good feedback or bad feedback, whatever. Just give us some feedback, what we need to do. And until the next time, we will see y'all later.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that episode. If there's anything or anyone you'd like to hear on the podcast, or if you'd like to come hunt with us, don't hesitate to contact us at dixiedoggers01@gmail.com.